Hello and welcome to this week's Tattle Dealer Tip of the Week. What I'd like to talk about this week are websites. I've touched on the conversation a couple of episodes ago, but I've put it in now because I think it's very important to not leave it to one of the later episodes. As I've said, we've got some special deals going on at present where you can actually, for spending a certain amount of money, get a free website that's valued at about £700. So it's something that you really should be looking at. But forget that, whether you buy one or whatever, if you haven't got a website, you're losing customers. Whether you agree or disagree, I'm not interested. That's a fact. What you need to do is get yourself a website. If you have a friend who can make you one, or you can get one reasonably well priced, or like from us you can get one completely free of charge, but get yourself a website. What I do see sometimes is that some people, everybody knows a friend who's a computer genius, and they get a website built for a couple of years that doesn't really, when somebody looks at the website, it also needs to look quite professional. And I find that some of the webs that's been done by a friend or on the cheap, that's exactly what they look. They look quite cheap, and that's again your image that you're giving off as a business, and it's not very good. So I find a lot of people had a website done 2 or 3 years ago that's basically gone to the dogs and isn't working, isn't getting them any business, isn't doing them any justice. And we are, like I said, we've got this offer on at present that we are giving a free website. But like I say, even if you decide to go and get one, get as good a website as you can built, because it will pay dividends. Get yourself one that's e-commerce, which means that you can buy off it, because hopefully it'll start off by being just a matter of fact thing that here we are, and we're just showing that we're a professional business. And then after that, hopefully you can start getting a few orders and have your website what they call optimized, which means that it becomes visible in different searches for fishing tackle, etc, and over time you can build it up to get more and more orders. But like I say, if nothing else, if it's just to say that look, we're here and we're a professional company, it's a thing certainly worth doing. Another thing I'd advise is, just as we speak now, this video is just being done, nothing expensive, with a friend of mine who's sat 2 feet away, and it just does the job. Most video cameras will do what this does now. So basically, another thing I'd say is that get your shop looking immaculately clean, have a good tidy around, have a bit of a paint up, and then take yourself, even if it's only a small 12 foot by 12 foot shop, as long as you have it stocked out right and looking nice and colourful and fresh, get yourself a small video camera like the one we're using now, very slowly go around it, and then you can put this on the front page of your website. But more importantly, you can put this clip on places like YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and this is all virtually free advertising. And again, this is something that's costing nothing, that you can get lots and lots of hits. And you look that a lot of the big professional shops have got a video that's been then put on YouTube. Again, costs very little. If you need any info on this, please contact Wayhead Tattle, and we will give you some contacts that you can get this done, like I said, very cheaply. So my message is, get yourself a website. It really is imperative in any modern day business, not just fishing equipment, that you have a website to make you look more professional. And when you get one and it's working well, you really will wonder how you manage without it. But if you're a proactive shop and you're thinking of going forward or static, static or backwards, like a lot of shops are doing over the last couple of years, this is one of the things that very cheaply will help you move forward quite dramatically in some cases. So again, my Tattle Dealer Tip of the Week: get yourself a website. If you want one free of charge, contact us and we can sort something out. If you want one very cheaply, make sure it's not, if it's a friend who's doing it, make sure it's someone who's got web expertise. Pointless spending a couple of £100 on a cheap website that you're going to have to spend more money in 6-12 months down the line when you realise it isn't working for you. Yes, it's better than nothing, but if you're going to get one done, get the best you can afford. So like I said, until next week, bye bye, and I hope you've enjoyed this week's episode.